The government is pushing to cut red tape so a new semiconductor cluster can be built. Easing regulations would involve asking the Land Ministry to loosen the limit on the size of industrial zones. Roon-hee explains further.
Korea is one step closer to building a giant semiconductor cluster in the city of Yongin, around 50 kilometers south of Seoul. The Trade Ministry announced on Friday that it has asked the Land Ministry to see whether it can ease the limits on the size of industrial zones built in metropolitan areas, so that the semiconductor cluster can be built on that scale. This comes after a special purpose company set up to build semiconductor cluster sites submitted a letter of investment intent to the Yongin city government. It's big news for the chip industry because SKhainic's, the world's second biggest memory chip maker, announced on Thursday that if the Yongin site is confirmed, it will invest almost $107 billion to build 4 semiconductor manufacturing plants there after 2022. To get a positive answer from the Land Ministry, the Trade Ministry official laid out the benefits. First, the ministry said the site will create 17,000 new jobs. More importantly, officials estimate that more than 50 subcontractors will join the cluster, meaning more cooperation with SKhainic's and an increase in overall competitiveness in the field. But why is it so important at this point to help the chip industry? The South Korean government believes this is the right time for fresh investment because the semiconductor industry is facing challenges such as a fall in prices and lower than expected demand from data centers. It's especially important for Korea to maintain its competitiveness because chip shipments accounted for more than 20% of the country's overall export last year. Roon-hee, Arirang News.